Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you all my colouring books I own as of May 2020. First one is Colour Morphia by Kirby Roseanne. This is an absolutely amazing book. It's double-sided, so your alcohol markers will not work in it, but your fine liners, gel pens, pencils, anything like that would. I'm going to pop these down here. So if you hear any banging, I'm just throwing your books around. Next is World Within Worlds by Kirby Roseanne. Oops, sorry guys. This is his latest book. It has double-sided images. So your alcohol markers again would not work unless you want to sacrifice your other image on the other side, but I wouldn't personally. Sorry guys if you can hear all the traffic. Got my window open. Next is Anamorphia by Kirby Roseanne. This is also a double-sided book. Just need to zoom these out one sec. There you go. Next is Mythomorphia by Kirby Roseanne. This is also, excuse me guys, this is also a double-sided book. Sorry guys, got a bit tongue-tied. Next is Disney Princess Cinderella colouring book. This is a double-sided book. It's quite a thin book as well, but the images are so cute in it. Look how cute Gus Gus is there. And this is more geared towards children, but anyone could colour in anything, to be honest. Next one is Beautiful Animals. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is also a double-sided book, but you can colour in with anything apart from alcohol markers. If you colour with alcohol markers, you will have to sacrifice your other image on the other side. Next is LOL Surprise #ColourFun. This is more of a kid's book, obviously, but I absolutely love how adorable these girls look in the book. Next is my Knights and Dragons colouring book. This is more of a kid's book, but like I said, anyone can colour in anything. This is a single-sided book. You can use your alcohol markers, but just be mindful to put blocks of page between each image, so you don't bleed to the other side. Next is my Prince colouring book. This is also like a kid's colouring book, and it's single-sided. You can use your alcohol markers like I have done there, or anything, to be honest, apart from water media. I'd be mindful of because the paper's quite thin. Next is my Mermaid colouring book. This is a single-sided colouring book. You can use any media, but just be mindful of water because the paper is quite thin. Next is Cool Animals colouring book. This is a single-sided colouring book. You can use alcohol markers, gel pens, anything really apart from, well, not apart from, you can actually put water, just be mindful of how much you put in. It's absolutely adorable. I absolutely love this book. Fabulous and sparkling colouring book. This is also a single-sided colouring book. I will show all my ever completed colouring pages in another video. That's why I'm just showing you like a brief of the book, like a little flip of the book. If you would like me to do a full flip through of any books, just let me know. Next is Colour Therapy Anti-Stress Adult Colouring Book Enchanted Fairies. This book is amazing. They are detailed, some of them, but some of them are quite simplistic. And again, it's in single-sided book, so you can use whatever you want on it. This one is Colour Therapy, oh my god guys, sorry, Anti-Stress Adult Colouring Book Enchanted Worlds. This is quite a detailed book, so fine liners, gel pens, anything really. It's quite intricate, as you can see. Next is Colour Therapy Anti-Stress Adult Colouring Book Ocean Dreams. This is also a single-sided book and quite detailed. So fine lines work perfect, gel pens, anything like that. Even alcohol markers really. Next is LOL Surprise Little Rebel Colouring Book. Again, this is a child colouring book, but as I said before, I absolutely love how adorable these girls look. That's why I got it. Next is Art Therapy Colouring Book. This is just like a pattern book and it's on single-sided paper, so you can use whatever you want. Just be mindful of water because it might go right the way through because it's quite thin paper. Next is Day of the Dead colouring book. This book is single-sided and quite intricate. So your fine lines will be perfect, even your alcohol markers and some, like her face, she's massive areas to colour in and it'll look absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love this book. Next is my Monsters and Aliens colouring book. This is more like a kid's colouring book, but like I said, anyone can colour in anything. And this is on single-sided paper, so you can use whatever medium you need on it. Next is my dinosaur colouring book. This is also a single-sided book and geared towards children, as we always say. Children, yeah, okay. You can all just colour in anything, to be honest. Then that's put a label on to the kids or not. Next is my pretty colouring book. This is a kid's colouring book as well, but I like how cute and adorable it is. Next is Colour Therapy, Anti-Stress and Adult Colouring Book, Amazing Animals. This one is amazing. I absolutely, as the title said, Amazing Animals. I absolutely love colouring animals at the minute. That's that one. Next is Avengers Colouring Book. This is on double-sided paper, so your alcohol markers will not work on it, unless you really want to sacrifice the other side, but I absolutely love anything superheroes or anything like that, so I wouldn't be doing that. Next is Frozen Colouring Book. Again, double-sided paper. The image is so adorable, that's why I buy them. And I absolutely love Disney, so that's why I absolutely love it. Next is Beauty and the Beast Colouring Book. This is also on double-sided paper. Next is Disney Pixar Colouring Book. Again, it's on double-sided paper. We're not even halfway through, guys. Yes, I have a lot of colouring books. A girl can never have too many colouring books. Disney Princess Colouring Book. Again, double-sided colouring book. It has all like different Disney princesses in it. If you love Disney, you'll love this. Love all these I've just showed you, to be honest. Next is Toy Story 4 colouring book. Again, it's double-sided, so your alcohol markers will not work. Well, it will work, but you'll ruin the other side, or on the other side. Next is a Disney colouring book. This is again double-sided, so your alcohol markers would be a no-go. Next is Adult Christmas Colouring Book. This is an adorable book. I got this last year for like Christmas, but by the time I bought it, it was like New Year's Eve, so I couldn't really colour it in. But this year I'm definitely whipping this out and just having a good little go in it. Fine liners and gel pens and pencils, just go crazy all over it. I absolutely adore this book. Next is Jungle Book Colouring Book. Sorry guys, just watch it. This is a double-sided colouring book, so your alcohol markers again would not be your best option. Next is Secret Garden by Joanna Basford. This is absolutely so adorable. This is double-sided, so your alcohol markers again would not be a good thing. Next is my giant colouring book. This is a child's colouring book, but anyone can colour in anything, to be honest. The paper in here is absolutely awful, so only like pencils are working here, to be honest. Imagine Morphia by Kirby Roseanne. This is a double-sided book, so your alcohol markers would not be a good thing. unless you really want to sacrifice the other image on the other side. But I wouldn't even use alcohol marks anyway because of all the intricate details. Next is Tangle Magic by Jessica Palmer. I keep on calling her Plummer. This book is so detailed, but like so nice. Double-sided again, so your alcohol markers will not be suitable for that book unless you want to sacrifice a page. Next is Finding Nemo colouring book. This is double-sided colouring book, so your alcohol markers again would not be a good thing. Next is Keep Calm and Colour Unicorns. This is a smaller book than the ones I've already showed you. This is double-sided, but it'd be perfect on the go. Next is Frozen 2 colouring book. This is a double-sided colouring book. Next is Enchanted Forest by Joanna Rossford. This is a double-sided colouring book. Probably everyone on YouTube has already seen this. Next is my fun colouring book. I've also got this in the boy version, so I'll just show you the girl version at the minute. At first, sorry. Oh my god, I just hit you again. Sorry. This is more towards children, but I just love how simple it is because just whack a bit of colouring in. And this is the boy one. Again, double-sided both of them, so your alcohol markers would not be good for it. Next is Nature. This is a double-sided book. So intricate, some of them, and some of them are not. So your alcohol markers wouldn't be the best option for this book. But your pencils, gel pens, probably watercolour would be fine in that. Next is the Jungle book. This is a double-sided book, but it has parts already coloured in for you. This is Piece of Ham. Same like concept. Has bits coloured in for you. Double-sided. Next is the Alice in Wonderland colouring book. Again, bits are already coloured in for you. Double-sided. I haven't really touched that book, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea when they colour it in for me. I like to do all that myself. Next is Disney Villains colouring book. This is a double-sided colouring book, so your alcohol markers wouldn't be the best option unless you want to sacrifice the other side. And this one has a lot of wallpaper pages in it. Next is Bumper Christmas colouring book. This is more of a kids colouring book, but like I said, I love simple things. Just sit down and just whack a bit of colour in it. Next is the Unlimited Colouring Therapy. This is quite a large book and it's detailed and double-sided, so your alcohol markers will not be a good thing for that one. Next is my giant colouring book. Again, it's space for kids, double-sided. Next is Floral Colouring. This is a double-sided book, so your alcohol markers will not be a good thing, but your fine liners will, your gel pens, maybe watercolour. Just be mindful of water and how much water you put on it. Healing Colouring Book. This is a double-sided book and very patterny book, if anyone likes patterns. So your alcohol markers will not be a good thing for it. Even probably your fine lines probably breathe through because of how thin the paper is. Stress Colouring Book. This is double-sided. I've nearly completed this book, that's why it's got so many completed pages in it, and whips. It has double-sided images. Your alcohol markers will be no, and probably your fine lines will bleed through, and that paper is so thin. Next is Fantasy. Funny story about this one. I got in a little version as well. This one now is a double-sided. Absolutely love this book. So your alcohol markers is a no-go in this book, but if you really like the images, some of the images are in the mini version, and this one is single-sided. But it's more like shrunken down, so like you need like your fine liners, your gel pens, stuff like that in this book, because it's so detailed. This one is Playtime Colouring Fun. This is more towards kids, obviously, but I keep on saying, I love it, like simpler things. This is more of a pencil book, in my opinion, but like you can use anything apart from alcohol markers in it. Next is probably everyone's favourite Ivy and Inky Butterfly. Well, it's my favourite one, sorry. And this is a double-sided book. It's my favourite one. I drew Hannah Basford's, this one. Has a story within the book. Absolutely love it. I need to colour in a picture in that book. It's too pretty to colour in. Next is the blue background of Bumper Christmas colouring. And again, this is more simplistic. Double-sided, so your alcohol markers in the no. Next is Colour with Frosty. Double-sided image. So your alcohol markers is a no, but any other media would be absolutely fine. Next one is colouring, tropical colouring, sorry. And this is a double-sided colouring book. So your alcohol markers is a no-go. But any other media would probably be fine because the paper's quite thick, to be honest. Next is superheroes and villains, super colouring book. This one is amazing if you like the comic strippy type style of art. This one's absolutely amazing. I started on some and just gave up halfway. Don't know why. Just need to complete them. Next one is the biggest one I own, which is this book. I just recently got this one. It's a double-sided book and it's only got 12 images in it. It's all animals. Next one is quite a big book as well. Oh sorry, this one is called Creative Therapy Anti-Stress Adult Colouring Book, Complex Animals. And this one's called Mandalas. It's quite big, so it's got 12 pages in it. Next is Avengers colouring fun pad. This is more for children, but I absolutely love it. Because I absolutely love Avengers and like anything Marvel. Oh my goodness, sorry. Sorry. Next is Pixar colouring fun pad. Again, this is massive and it's more for kids, but I absolutely love it. Next is Disney Princess colouring fun pad. And again, this one's huge and single-sided, all of these colouring pads are. Next is Frozen 2 colouring fun pad. It's single-sided again and more towards children, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love Disney. Now these next books, oh no, got 2 more colouring books. This one is Mindfulness. It's more a smaller book, single-sided and very detailed. Next is Floral one. This is single-sided and very like flowers, obviously, because it's got flora in it. Anything like that. It's quite small, so it's good for on the go. Now these ones, as I was saying, these next books are my all-time favourite books at the minute. I can't stop colouring them. This one is The Greatest Hits 100 Best Colouring Pages by Jade Summer. You have like 100 pages from 100 different books that they've brought out. Absolutely love it. Sorry guys. This one is the Dark Fantasy Special by Colour Colouring Heaven, sorry. This one's more of a new book. Chibi Girls Colouring Book Volume 1 by April Amber. It's such a cute, adorable book. And yes, you have double images in this book, but they're in single-sided. So as the other two I've just showed you. You have the black reverse. Aardman colouring book. This is a brand new one that I've just received. It has single-sided and you can colour in whatever one you want, like whatever you want to colour in with. Just be mindful of water. Next is the brand new one at the minute, Fantasy Princess Special by Colouring Heaven. Next one is 100 Animals by Jade Summer. This is a single-sided book with the black reverse, and it's just full of animals. This is the book that got me really into colouring animals. Next one is Fantasy Collection Volume 1, 4 books in 1 by Jade Summer. As again, black reverse and single-sided. And this features mermaids, fairies, vampires and dragons. And the last book, if you stayed this long, the last book is Fantasy Collection Volume 2 by Jade Summer. I have halfway completed this book. And again, it's single-sided and the black back. And it features unicorns, cute fairies, mermaids and cute witches. So guys, that's all my colouring book collection as of May 2020. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!